This accident just happened.
457.
457.
Adam Robert. Another car appeared. Block traffic off. This car's right in the middle of the street.
Boston police just arrived. Fire department just arrived. Took a while to find it because they gave us the wrong location.
Hold up. Yeah, it's not. About 48.
The original location they gave in was Prentice and Parker, which is down there. So fire department was checking Prentice and Parker, and it's Prentice and us. It's actually stationed in Parker, I should say. It's not a Prentice at all. That's two different locations, so three different streets away.
Charlie Roger from that. You can put us back on the Burbank City Road 20. Bravo 415, Clinton with an R, request attend.
Excellent.
That's a 411 and 415. You can start making your way to the 711 and 1747 wash for the removal. Good to see that. 411, you copy? I believe the 411 should be up at 31 Burbank, if I'm not mistaken. Thanks, 421.
Not too sure how this happened. Looked like he was just going straight, and this car was coming into the actual turning left onto Parker, we should say.
Apartment 242 on the 4th floor.
What's going on, buddy? You get all the accidents, huh?
You get everything. Are you kidding me?
I know. Unbelievable. I came by here not too long ago too. And that's the only reason why I turned back when I heard it.
You got your license on you? Oh, yes, sir. Let me just go. Yeah, we'll grab it.
Like I said, not too sure. Here comes the other unit responding. See, the original call was Prentice and I think it said Prentice and Parker or Prentice and Field or something like that. But that's over there. So everybody assumed the accident was over there. Even the fire department and myself. When we pulled up, we found that it was over here. So it's very important to give the correct address. It's very important to give the correct address.
Bravo base, can I see the Bravo 411 on the 431 and the DS's office, please?
It's very important to get your exact address when you're calling the police and fire department. You give them one street off,
Bravo 411, Bravo 411.
they're coming to the address that you give them. There's no stop bar on this this crosswalk either, just so you guys know. Stop sign's facing the wrong direction on this side. The stop sign is kind of at an angle, which it still is legible, but there's no stop bar on the ground, so it's supposed to tell you where you're supposed to actually stop. Crosswalk look like it's in the wrong location as well. Crosswalk's not where the ramp should be at. That's another thing I noticed. I don't know who put the crosswalk over there when the ramp's right here. Interesting. So they got Parker and Gurney blocked off. Parker and Gurney right there. More likely this car is gonna get towed. The other car seems to be drivable.
Delta 105, 120.
EMS returning, 12:55.
A lot of cars use this street as a cut through to bypass the light that's right up there. They either come off of Gurney or if they come off this street here. I believe this street is called Station Street, if I'm not mistaken.
431, go to 7.
So he said he's got some injuries on his shoulder, arm, and leg.
Go to 7.
I just did a video about how these streets are not safe, and if they want to stop people from... There's a couple of things. I'm not going to give them any advice on how to do their job. The city of Boston should know how to do their job right now. If they won't stop for a car, they sure won't stop for a pedestrian, right? Never left the guy on the bike. If cars won't stop for other cars, imagine if a person's in the street. Think they stop for you? Like I said, if you want to make any money during the pandemic, open up a towing and recovery business. You'll make a lot of money. The other guy noticed there's no crosswalk. The closest crosswalk is all the way up over here by Gurney Street, which is right about there where that car's coming out. That's like the closest crosswalk right there. So if a pedestrian wants to cross anywhere in here, there is no crosswalk unless you go all the way down to. Is that Annunciation Road? I think it is. I think it's Annunciation Road all the way down there. All the way down to Annunciation Road. It's the next crosswalk.
Follow my cruiser. I'm good, buddy. I appreciate it.
Operation Charlie 112. Set the alarm at Fifield, Early Education and Childhood Center, 25 Dunbar.
We have it. Four, 5, 7. Can you just have Public Works come by here?
All right, one more question. Debris, any fluid?
It's Parker and Station for that accident, not Prentice.
Okay.
Yeah, they were saying Parker and Prentice, which is totally two different locations.
Bravo 455, transfer 10.
Not too sure what he's trying to do.
Take it to
Well, he wants to come down here, but he is going to try to come down here. You got a van trying to come down here. I don't know if you want him to come down here or not. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, they can do whatever they want.
I guess so, huh? They pretty much pick and choose what they want to do. I don't know. They got the cruiser blocking the street, and you can't make that up, can you? I caught it on video, so the team needs to train their drivers on how to drive. I mean, you got a road blocked off. I believe that cruiser's blocking the road, right?
Huh?
Isn't that cruiser blocking the road?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
So the whole purpose is to send cars that way.
Yeah.
So we have one lane of traffic.
Exactly.
This way.
I guess the drivers can't figure that out for some reason. It's just he have the cruiser blocking the road, and cars are still trying to come down. Guys, if you're driving and you see any vehicle blocking the road, that means that you're not to come down that road on that side of the road. If you go on the other side of the road, guess what? You're on the wrong side of the street. Does that make sense, guys? So if you see a cruiser or any kind of vehicle blocking the road, that means that lane of traffic is blocked. So you should not be trying to come down there. Ambulance just took off with the person in the ambulance.
360 Newbury, that's
And
212.
more likely they're going to claim they have injuries. He already said he had neck, shoulder, and I think he said leg injury, something like that.
Bravo 650, go to 7.
Bravo 650, go up.
Going up.
All I can say is, guys, try to be more careful. Like, I know you're being careful, but try to be more careful, because just the other day I seen a car right at the intersection of not too far from here, Columbus and Tremont Street. Go straight through full speed, straight through a solid red light. Solid red light, straight through. All other cars are stopped. Straight through. Almost caused an accident. So there's cars that are just going straight through red lights, not even paying attention. I don't know what this was on their mind.
Check it out.
Once they get out, they can obviously go to auto service and work on it. They have it speed.
Auto Service and Tire. They're right there on that Mattapan Square.
No, we're all good. Thank you, though.
All right, EMS is putting in a call for a car that's running in the middle of the lot. I'm not sure if someone's passed out in the car there, but it should be a black Nissan.
A black Nissan, we'll check it.
I'll probably reach it down. Thank you, Davey. Bravo 454. But you guys are at the game or something?
Always like take it.
Yeah, like this is the fall too.
I had a quick question.
Yeah.
When do you determine who's at fault? Like
Not me.
insurance? The
Insurance,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Thank you.
Biggest thing is they're all, complaining of injuries. That's what makes it pain. But
I got you.
Insurance company always gonna figure it out.
Bravo 104.
Anytime you turn into an intersection, they always
104.
assume that you're at fault anyway.
Yeah, you take 5 winds,
Now,
take off the 4 with an R.
Because the front of both vehicles hit each other, they might have to split the fault. I think that's, last I checked, that's how they do it. So if two cars, both fronts hit each other, they're gonna say probably both of y'all are at fault. That's how they kind of do it. Before they didn't do it that way. Now they try to make it so they gotta find they try to find both people at fault if they can. So they're gonna go in the front and try to hook this car here. If all the cars drive that slow, we never have any accidents. I said if all the cars drove that slow, we never have any accidents. If they driven that slow like they are, like this right here, then we never have any accidents. Now that's the speed they should be going anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, the speed limit in the city of Boston, unless they changed it, I believe it's only 20 miles an hour. So anytime you're going over 20 miles an hour, technically and legally you're going over the speed limit. Years ago it used to be 30 miles an hour, but that was too fast for drivers and pedestrians, so they actually lowered it. If I'm not mistaken, they lowered it twice, and now it's down like 20 miles an hour. School zones, I think it's like 15 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, depending on where you go. Always pay attention to the posted speed signs. See, if they driven this way like this all the time, if they driven this slow throughout the city of Boston, 90% you should never have an accident. And if cars would drive this slow all the time, you probably never see an accident in the city of Boston.
all right? Taylor Holland. I'm a Doyle. I grew up with your father, Kevin. I grew up around the corner, okay?
Charlie,
See, if cars would drive this slow all the time in the city of Boston,
vehicle's unoccupied. The caller here, because if they want this vehicle towed, it's a private lot.
I spent a lot of time in your parents' house, so yeah.
They were calling more about the guy that was inside the car, so it's unoccupied. It's all set.
Black Nissan, correct?
They'll tell you that your mother,
Yes, that's correct.
Black
Like I
Nissan,
said-
Kilo X-ray 836, unoccupied in the rear, 94.
What's the plate on it? Kilo X-ray.
Kilo X-ray 836.
you can go through there.
what brings you down here? What do you have to?
Now she's backing up. I don't know why she's backing up. She's gonna cause an accident doing that. Like, I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah. Let him know Mike Doyle said hello. All right, pal. Have a good one, buddy. Bye-bye. All right, thank you for coming out.
All right, so they removing the vehicle. Boston Public Works probably gonna come out with a broom and clean up some of the debris in the road here.
Engine 4, ladder 24, a central station alarm, 12 Stern Street, Boston. Engine 4, ladder 24, a central station alarm, 12 Stern Street, Boston. Nearest box 1367 Bowden and Stern Street, 1309.
Okay, that's pretty much it. Until Boston Public Works come by and clean up the debris on the ground here. Yeah, Boston police crews are standing by over here just to keep cars coming from this direction anyway. On the wrong side of the road right here. I think, did he not know he was on the wrong side of the road? That's weird. I know he's giving the bike some room, but he was more over on the wrong side than on the right side.
454.
5-4.
It's not already. Can we just, I don't know if DPW has a crew. Come on, give it a sweep. Also, two of the parties, actually three of them went to BMC. I'm going to take a ride down there just to get a statement from them. And please thank the other units for helping out.
All right, guys, it's another one of those accidents in the city of Boston. So this is probably a street you probably never see, but probably been on before. Parker and Station. Parker is the main street that runs from Huntington all the way up to, I guess, Heath Street over on the other side. And this is Station Street, which is a little small street, maybe a block and a half the most. It's not that long. The bumper to that car is over there. Technically, the tow truck is supposed to take the bumper, but
12 Stern Street, investigating. Investigating 12 Stern Street, 13.
all of that debris is designed not to cut your tires anyway. It's like plastic, but it crumbles once a car tire hits it. The tow truck is supposed to take all parts of the, correct me, you DOT guys that got DOT training, you correct me if I'm wrong. Tow trucks are supposed to take all debris from the vehicle and take it with the car. Any and all debris, including the stuff on the ground too. The tow trucks are supposed to retrieve all that and put it in the car. You have to dump it in the seat, dump it in the seat, dump it on the floorboard, dump it on the floorboard. But all this debris here is supposed to go with the tow truck. You guys that are professional tow truck drivers and truckers, you guys know what I'm talking about. All that debris is supposed to be cleaned up by the tow company. That's all part of the tow. Every part of the vehicle has to go with the vehicle. If the tire falls off the vehicle, you don't leave the tire in the middle of the road. You pick up the tire and take it with you. If a door falls off, you take the door with you. So all this stuff got to go with you too, just so you guys know. What's going on, man?
Hi, 112.
112.
All right, guys, I'm going to head up out of here.
Ma'am, audible alarm, but all doors are
Catch you guys on the next one.
Thanks, sir.
I still don't know why that crosswalk's like that. Crosswalk going to a curve where it should be going to a ramp. Like, can't figure that one out.
We have no alarm sounding. Check the building.
All right, guys, catch you on the next one. There's Porter.
No alarm sounding. This came from Central Station.